Kamala Harris, the daughter of East Indian-descended Jamaican slave owners, a name the left claims is synonymous with ambition and resilience. But what lurks beneath the carefully crafted image of a trailblazer? Before she graced the national stage, there was San Francisco, a city of dreams and shadows. A city where Harris rose to power, her ascent intertwined with the influential Willie Brown, a political titan, whom she met while allegedly a call girl for wealthy and ambitious politicians. Their relationship, shrouded in controversy, raises questions about her judgment and ethics, questions that linger to this day. Is this the foundation upon which she built her career, a career now under scrutiny? The people of San Francisco deserve answers, answers that have been long overdue. The American people deserve answers, transparency, and accountability. Harris's time as San Francisco's district attorney is equally troubling, marked by controversial decisions. She championed policies that were soft on crime, policies that ultimately failed the very citizens she swore to protect, leaving a trail of disillusionment. The streets ran red with the blood of innocent victims, victims who deserved better. Yet, she turned a blind eye, more concerned with political expediency than justice. This is her legacy, a legacy that cannot be ignored. A legacy of broken promises and shattered lives, a legacy that demands reflection and accountability. The pattern continues in Washington. As a senator, Harris promised to be a voice for the voiceless. Instead, she became a rubber stamp for the radical left's agenda. Her voting record reveals a blatant disregard for the Constitution she swore to uphold. Is this the leadership America deserves? Is this the leadership America needs? Her tenure as vice president is marked by incompetence and inaction. The border is in crisis. With her in charge, the economy is teetering on the brink of collapse. With her doubling down on Biden and Obama's failed policies, and our enemies are emboldened on the world stage, as her and Biden routinely kowtow and bow down to aggressive foreign regimes, while those same regimes line their pockets with gobs and gobs of wealth. Yet, Harris seems more concerned with photo ops and self-promotion than with addressing the very real problems facing our nation. Her speeches sound like drunken ramblings filled with circular logic, where the cause is the effect that is the cause, and in the end she ends up saying nothing and leaves the listener confused as to what they just heard. The Constitution, the bedrock of our nation, is under attack. Kamala Harris, whether through action or inaction, has shown a blatant disregard for the very document that underpins our republic and safeguards our liberties. The Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, is constantly under threat from her radical policies, which aim to disarm law-abiding citizens. Even support SCOTUS stuffing with hyper-radical left-wing activist judges to rubber-stamp the destruction of our Second Amendment and manufacture overnight felons out of at least 60% of American citizens. The First Amendment, our freedom of speech, is being silenced by her allies in big tech, who censor dissenting voices and stifle open debate, constantly fact-checking correct information as false, and false information as fact. This is not hyperbole. This is demonstrable and the stark reality we face today. Her actions strike at the very heart of American freedom, undermining the principles we hold dear. She seeks to transform our nation into a socialist, communist, Marxist utopia where the government controls every aspect of our lives, from healthcare to personal freedoms, akin to a bastardized offspring of Cuba and North Korea. This is not the America our founding fathers envisioned when they fought for our independence. This is not the America we can afford to become for the sake of our future generations. Section 4. Double Standards and the Democrat Machine. The hypocrisy is staggering. Donald Trump, a man who truly challenged the Washington establishment, was relentlessly attacked by the media and the Democrats. Yet Kamala Harris, a product of that very same corrupt system, is given a free pass. Why? Because she is a Democrat, because she toes the party line. This is the double standard that defines American politics today. The left operates with impunity, their actions excused by a complicit media. It is time to hold them accountable. It is time to expose the truth. Section 5. The Border Crisis, a promise betrayed. The border is wide open. A flood of illegal immigrants, encouraged by Harris and her administration, are pouring into our country. They are bringing with them drugs, crime, and a strain on our already overburdened social services, taking priority housing over housing our veterans and getting it all for free, including free home loans, while veterans are left behind to rot homeless on the streets. This is not compassion. This is destruction of American lives and the lives of foreign nationals. Kamala Harris, during her campaign, promised to fix the border. She lied. She was put in charge of the border and immigration. She has done nothing to stem the tide of illegal immigration. She appears to be more interested in playing political grab-ass with foreign dignitaries than doing her job with the border crisis she helped to create. In fact, her policies have only made the problem worse. This is a betrayal of the American people, a betrayal of epic proportions. Section 6. A harbinger of things to come. Kamala Harris's record is clear. She has been in the political arena for years, making decisions that have shaped the landscape of our nation. She is a career politician who has consistently put her own ambitions ahead of the needs of the American people. Her policies are dangerous, often prioritizing her political gains. Her rhetoric is divisive, creating rifts within our society, and her vision for America is one that should terrify every freedom-loving citizen. It is a vision that threatens the very core of our values and liberties. We are at a crossroads. The decisions we make now will echo through generations. The choices we make today will determine the fate of our nation. It is a pivotal moment in our history. We can choose the path of freedom, prosperity, and strength, a path that ensures a bright future for our children and grandchildren. Or we can choose the path of socialism, decline, and weakness, a path that leads to economic ruin and loss of individual freedoms. The choice is ours, but we must choose wisely. Our decisions today will shape the America of tomorrow. The future of America hangs in the balance. It is up to us to safeguard it. Vote red because we can't afford to turn our country into Cuba or Venezuela. Be a patriot. Like and subscribe for more content like this.